Hi everyone and welcome to English for You. I'm Pat.
Hello everyone, I'm Nikki.
So today we're talking about a person who's going to take a particular kind of class. Nikki, what kind of classes have you taken in your life? Anything that's not just regular school?
I've taken French class before.
Okay.
Yeah, because before I went to college, because it was French department, I don't want to fall behind, so I went to another a private tutor.
Like a one-on-one class or a group class?
But it's a small group.
Okay. How was that?
It was fun.
Better in a small group than in a big class?
Yeah, it's we can talk to each other and share stuff with strangers.
Okay. I've done a few different things. Before I came out to Taiwan, I did a class to get a teaching certificate for English. And it was sort of different because there was one very big 2-day sort of weekend class. We spent all of Saturday and Sunday with a group of maybe 16 people doing all the practical stuff. And then all the rest of it was online stuff, like learning the grammar rules a bit more because most English speakers don't learn them. And doing preparation classes and stuff. And that was all done online. It was just me doing things either on websites or sending documents to whoever my tutor was, somewhere out there. Never got to meet them. So a different kind of experience, and that's more like what we're going to be looking at in today's lesson. Our subject of the article is thinking about doing some online classes. Let's read through the dialogue and find out what's happening.
Reading.
Sharon takes an online class. Sharon meets Danny at school.
Hi, Danny. I have some great news.
Hi, Sharon. What's up?
My parents are allowing me to go on a student exchange program to South Korea next year.
Wow, that's terrific. Can you speak Korean?
I've been learning by myself, but now I'm going to try online classes. I've booked a trial class for tomorrow. And if it's useful, I'll sign up for more.
Why not just attend regular classes?
In my opinion, online classes are more flexible. Also, the teacher can give me all the attention I need.
You're a hard-working student, so I'm sure you'll learn quickly. Do you know anything about your tutor?
She's South Korean, but she can speak English fluently. I checked, and she has a teaching certificate from a good college. I hope we can talk about food. I love Korean food.
It all sounds great. Let me know how the trial class goes.
They go to their classes.
So our article begins by telling us what's going on. It says, Sharon meets Danny at school.
And Sharon says, Hi, Danny. I have some great news.
And Danny replies, Hi, Sharon. What's up? Now, this phrase, what's up, is, of course, a casual expression that just means what's going on, how are you, is anything special happening, and so on.
And then Sharon tells him her news. She said, My parents are allowing me to go on a student exchange program to South Korea next year.
That is a pretty cool thing to do. So Sharon will be an exchange student, meaning she will study in a school in South Korea. Maybe a few other students from her school or from her area schools will all go together. And some Korean students will come to her school in the US to study. So that's what we mean by exchange. The schools are exchanging students. And the fact that this is an organized thing between the schools, between the local governments or whatever, this makes it a program.
Exchange 是交换，那交换exchange student 就是交换学生啦。所以说 Sharon 会去韩国念书，那反之韩国那边也会有人过来 Sharon 的学校念书。通常大学研究所都会有这种 program。
So next, Danny says, Wow, that's terrific. Can you speak Korean?
And Sharon tells him, I've been learning it by myself, but now I'm going to try online classes.
Okay, and then she adds, I've booked a trial class for tomorrow, and if it's useful, I'll sign up for more. So here we're using the word trial like a test. You try something to see if you like it, and if you do, you keep doing it. Many exercise classes at gyms offer trial classes before you pay the rest of the money, or even pay at all, to join a full set of classes. We could also talk about employees having a trial period, often about 3 months long at a new job, to make sure that they can do their job properly. We could also say the car company offers 3-day trials to convince people to buy their cars. So they get to test out the cars, then they have to give the cars back, but if they like the cars, maybe they'll buy them.
Trial 通常指的是试用、试验。那在这边就是 Sharon 要先试听这个韩文课的意思。那有些公司就会有 trial period 试用期。例句说到，汽车公司提供3天的试用期来说服人们买他们的车。
And if the trial works out, Sharon will sign up for more classes. To sign up for something means to commit to something officially, often by signing your name. You could sign up for classes, you could sign up for membership of something, you could sign up for a particular kind of activity like a fun run, or all sorts of other things.
所以说，如果试听顺利的话 ，Sharon 就会报名参加这个课程。Sign up for 是报名参加的意思，因为 sign 是签名、签字。那我们通常报名一个东西都会要签名。So Danny has a question. He asks, why not just attend regular classes?
We have a couple of words to look at here. The first one is the verb attend, which means to be present at something, such as an event or a class. We can also use this word to have the meaning of regularly go to these events or classes, which is why we say things like attend school, attend church, and so on, to mean you often go there. So we could say, for example, Adam has not been attending his classes recently.Is there some kind of problem?
Attend 是动词，通常有出席、参加的意思。那文章的用法比较接近经常地、定期的去一个地方，像是学校啊、教会等等，我们就可以用 attend。例句说 ，Adam 最近都没有去学校上课，是不是有什么问题？
Now, Danny asked why Sharon doesn't attend regular classes.Here, we're not using regular to mean at the same time every day or every week, although the word can, of course, have this meaning. Here, the word regular is being used to mean the same as normal or ordinary. Danny's asking why Sharon is doing online classes. Why not just go to a school and have classes like most people do in a group with a teacher in a classroom? Here's another example of how we can use regular in this way.Today was just a regular day at school. Nothing unusual or special happened.
Regular 是形容词，它有3个意思。一个是经常的、频繁的，像是regular customer 常客，或是固定的、规律的。那另一个就是文章中提到的普通的、一般的。这边就是说一般的课程，坐在教室里面的那种。So why doesn't Sharon want to take classes like this?
She says,In my opinion, online classes are more flexible. We can use the phrase in someone's opinion, in my opinion, in her opinion, and so on, to show that person's thoughts and feelings. It's just an opinion, of course, and not a fact. It's saying what someone thinks.
In my opinion means from my point of view, 照我看来的意思。Opinion 是意见、看法。
Now, Sharon's opinion is that these classes are more flexible.When we're talking about events or appointments, being flexible means it's easier to change the time, the date, the length of the appointment, and so on. There is more freedom involved in them. So think of a group class. If you're sick and you can't go to a group class, you'll just miss it and have to make it up on your own time.But with a one-on-one class or an online class, you can usually just arrange another time with your teacher. It's more flexible, and you can pick the times which suit you and your schedule a lot better instead of having to follow the school schedule.
Flexible 在这边用来形容时间计划的话，就是可变通的，时间是很 free 的。 如果上 one-on-one classes 的话，一对一的课的话，时间就会比较好安排跟调整。那如果我们说 someone's body is flexible, means that it can be bent easily without breaking. 那如果就是我们用 flexible 来形容人的身体的话，就是筋很软的意思。And Sharon has another reason for choosing online classes too.
Yeah, that's right. She says, also, the teacher can give me all the attention I need. So here the word attention means dealing with someone or giving special care to someone or something. If you give someone plenty of attention, then you listen to them, you take care of their needs, and make them the most important thing. Of course, in a group class, the teacher needs to split their attention between many students, but in a one-on-one class, the student gets all the teacher's attention.Here's an example that many children with younger brothers or sisters will recognize. Tommy feels that his mom gives more attention to his baby sister Ava.
Attention 名词是注意、关注的意思。那在课堂上，老师上课常常会叫大家 pay attention， 集中注意力。有时候我们需要大家看过来这边的时候，也会说 Could I have your attention, please?所以在这边 Sharon 就是希望老师可以把所有的关注都放在他身上。例句说 Tommy 觉得他妈妈比较关注他的妹妹 Ava。
So let's get back to the article, and Danny says, You're a hard-working student, so I'm sure you'll learn quickly.
And he also says, Do you know anything about your tutor?
The word tutor most of the time just means the same as teacher.However, tutors are usually private. They work for themselves or a small company, not a public or government school. Also, we generally use tutor to mean a teacher who deals with just one student or a small group of students at a time. A note on pronunciation there. I'm from the UK, so I'm more likely to say tutor. I think in the States, people would say tutor. It's more of a heavy T.So here's an example sentence. Benny has a math tutor who gives him extra lessons after school.
Tutor 是家教，属于比较私人的那种，不是一般在学校教书的老师，比较像是在学校跟不上或是有特殊需求，我们私底下再另外请的那种老师。So does Sharon know about her tutor?
Yes, she says. She's South Korean, but she can speak English fluently.To do something fluently means to do it with a great deal of skill, like it's just a natural ability that you don't need to think about. We mostly use this adverb for talking about language. If you speak a language fluently, it's almost like a native language for you. You can read, write, speak, and understand that language really well. You can use a lot of sayings and idioms and other kind of regular features, like a native speaker.Basically, you speak the language more like a native than a learner, with the right accents, pronunciation, intonation, and so on.
Fluently 是副词，流利地。那在当形容词的时候，我们就会说，for example, he's fluent in English. That means he speaks English fluently. 所以当我们说一个人 speak a language fluently 的时候，就是说他近乎母语的程度了。Pat, do you speak Chinese fluently?
I certainly do not. Would you say you speak English fluently?
I'd say yeah.
Okay, excellent. So Sharon also says, I checked and she, so that's her tutor, has a teaching certificate from a good college. So a college is a school that you go to after high school, and you always choose to go to college. You never have to.In many countries, the word college means the same as university. It's where you study for a degree. But there are also other kinds of college that let people, sometimes older people, study skills, special subjects, things they need for jobs, and so on. And people, often workers, attend these colleges in the evenings or on weekends. Here's an example sentence. After high school, Beth plans to go to college and study business.
College 是大学，通常和 university 是一样的意思，但它也有职业学校、学院的意思，像是在英国剑桥的国王学院 King's College in Cambridge， 还有这边的 teaching certificate 是教学证书的意思。
Yeah, what Nikki mentioned was right there. In older universities like Oxford and Cambridge, they have many smaller colleges, which are actually where the students kind of stay and eat and do things like that. Okay, let's get back to the article, and we see that Sharon has a special hope for her classes. She says, I hope we can talk about food. I love Korean food.
No wonder she wants to go to South Korea. Danny then says, It all sounds great. Let me know how the trial class goes.
So then they stop talking, and the first part of today's article ends by saying they go to their classes. So one of them goes to one class, one goes to another class, and they'll maybe chat again later.
Yeah, we'll find out how Sharon's trial class goes tomorrow. But now it's time for our For You chat question. For You chat.
So today's question is kind of a similar one that Danny asked Sharon. Would you prefer to learn online or in a regular classroom? Why? So what do you reckon, Nikki?
I've taken some online classes before. I'd say I like regular classes more.
Okay.
Because I can actually interact with the teacher and my classmates.
Okay. What kind of online classes did you do? Were you just kind of writing assignments, or did you actually have like a video chat or something with your tutor?
It's more like a pre-recorded class.
Oh,
Yeah, when I was applying for masters, I had that class before.
Okay, so like you just kind of watch the video?
Yeah, I watched the video, so I can't really ask any questions during classes.
Okay. Yeah. There is a model like that which some schools used. It's called the inverted classroom. They kind of listen to the teacher's lecture in the class like online, and then in the classroom it's all discussion and activities and stuff. So I guess that's one thing. I kind of agree, actually. My experience of learning Chinese, you asked, am I fluent? And the answer is no. When I first came to Taiwan, I took one-on-one classes, but I found that they were okay. I think I would have done better to be in a regular classroom and learn with other students whose ability was the same level as mine.
Yeah.
And it's like there's more people I can talk to. There's more variety in the conversation. We can sort of become friends and have chat as well as learn the language. And I think I would have done better than just talking to a tutor, a one-on-one tutor who knows a lot more than me.
Yeah, because sometimes people have questions that you didn't think of, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just kind of you don't feel like it's just you who's not any good and the teacher's like knows everything. It's like, okay, I'm in a group of people and we all have the same low ability.
Yeah.
And we all kind of encourage each other and learn together, and it's a bit more social. So I think for that kind of class, I would probably say a regular classroom. But I suppose if I was just studying something that
Other than language?
Yeah, if I was studying a subject that I wanted to learn more about, I think I'd still go with a regular class. I think I still prefer the idea of being around other students and interacting with them rather than just sort of sitting there quietly and learning by myself.
Yeah.
I think that idea of groups and practicing together is a big benefit.
Yeah, and you actually get distracted easily when you're doing online classes.
You've got everything else around you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm just going to look on the internet for something else.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch a video. Someone's called me. And because it's an online class, unlike a regular class, I haven't kind of put my phone on silent and put it away.
Yes.
Like people can more easily bother you. But I will say Sharon has a point. Online classes are flexible and they do mean you can get all the attention from your tutor. So maybe there are good features to that as well. We will find out how she gets on when she takes an online class in tomorrow's lesson. So we shall see you then. Bye for now.
Bye.
Sharon takes an online class. Sharon meets Danny at school.
Hi, Danny. I have some great news.
Hi, Sharon. What's up?
My parents are allowing me to go on a student exchange program to South Korea next year.
Wow, that's terrific. Can you speak Korean?
I've been learning by myself, but now I'm going to try online classes. I've booked a trial class for tomorrow, and if it's useful, I'll sign up for more.
Why not just attend regular classes?
In my opinion, online classes are more flexible. Also, the teacher can give me all the attention I need.
You're a hard-working student, so I'm sure you'll learn quickly. Do you know anything about your tutor?
She's South Korean, but she can speak English fluently. I checked, and she has a teaching certificate from a good college. I hope we can talk about food. I love Korean food.
It all sounds great. Let me know how the trial class goes.
They go to their classes.
Vocabulary Review.
Trial. The gym is offering a free one-day trial. If you like it, you can pay to be a member. Attend. My grandpa never attended school, but he learned to read and write by himself. Regular. I ordered a large cheeseburger instead of a regular one because I was very hungry. Attention. Kathy plays with her dog every day, and it's always happy to get so much attention. Tutor. We hired a tutor to help our son with his math troubles and help him study for exams. College. After high school, I will go to a college to study business.
字汇小补帖
Flexible. Fluently.
以上节目是由活用空中美语制作，活用空中美语杂志，请洽询全国各大书店。如欲索取试听教材，请来电02-2364-4000 02-2364-4000，或上网查询，网址是 www.english4u.net www.english4u.net